What's up, everybody? Tyson Roush. Let's talk Jets. Hope everybody's doing excellent. The weekend is here, and so is a tremendous amount of rain. So be careful out there. Recently, I did an interview with Fireman Ed. And first off, I want to thank everybody that's been watching our videos. Definitely appreciate all the support, all the views, all the comments. But I was listening to Ed's words once again, and then I was reading all the comments from all the fans, and it made you think, like, the New York Jets are very fortunate to have such a loyal and diehard fan base. You know, if you think about it, there's not really, over the last decade, there hasn't been a lot of winning, and there hasn't been a lot of memorable moments either where you're like something you're really proud of. I mean, if we all sat in a bar together, we all sit and talk about, remember this loss or this injury or this mishap or this mistake, there's not a lot of positive things, you know, and I'm an old fan. So, you know, you have the great moments. You know, for me, it's like the 98 Jaguars home playoff win. You have like the Packers game where they win the clinch and they go out and blow the Colts out in the playoffs. You have like the Patriots overtime win. You know, you have the Wayne Corbett flashlight game. You have a lot of those cool moments, but then the other ones completely offset it. And throughout this time, like the Jets fan, they stick through this team like just through thick and thin. And the other thing you notice too is like there's fans from all across the world. Like the really cool part of this channel is we interact with fans from like England, Ireland, you know, Spain, Canada, Australia, like all over the place. Like they have fans and such a loyal following. Also, when the team's on the road, like I try to go to at least one or two away games a year. Jet fans travel. And you think about the money and time spent with this team, and a lot of times you're not getting a return on your investment. I mean, we go into games knowing that, not considering this year, but a lot of times we don't have the better coach, we don't have the better quarterback, we don't have the better team. But fans go there loud and proud and excited anyway. You go in the season, even with the Adam Gase disaster, we knew we were going to suck. Fans are still going to the stadium, still rooting them on, still trying their best, you know, to stick with their team. And even a situation in lost seasons, fans are still going out and trying to just they want to see their favorite team and support them. So while Jet fans get criticized for a lot of things, there is not a more loyal and passionate fan base out there. There's just not. Because you look at everything we deal with. You know, even the draft, like you go through a draft and before the draft even starts, it's always like, let's go back to the Jet fan reaction when they drafted Kyle Brady over Warren Sapp or whatever else. Like there's always a negative connotation surrounding this team, which makes times like now so damn cool to have fans finally inspired, finally all believing together. I think as a collective group, everybody's really, really excited about this team, and rightfully so. And you just hope we get that excitement to continue. It was funny because after the draft came out and the Jets were getting all these good grades, like A and A+, there was always going to be one or two assholes that throw out, oh, I think the Jets blew it, and they didn't do this right, and they didn't do that right. And there's always one. And you know, like, the members of the media, a lot of them just have that narrative that they always want to take shots at the team, whatever reason why, negativity sells, or that's just their mantra, whatever it is. And that kind of goes to my second point, where the Jets are kind of lucky where they have a really, really cool group of content creators on YouTube and on social media and podcasters. And yes, I'm one of them, so I'm not blowing my own horn, but it's just that for a long time, the voice of the Jet fan was the beat writers. And it was like, well, Jet fans think this. Well, how do you know what we think? You're not a fan. A lot of you guys don't give two shits about this team. It's your job. For us, we win or lose, we're going to be excited or pissed off. And if we're pissed off, we have a reason for it. Because Jet fans understand, like, we're not some, like, idiot fan that says, you know what, they suck because they suck. No, we'll give you 35 reasons why we suck and break it down. This play didn't work. This player was bad. Like, we can give it to you. So the Jets have content creators that are phenomenal. They're putting out so much great content that is, you know, either from a fan base perspective or like they even go to like the X's and O's. And I mean, there's a lot of them. You have what? You know, Jets Central. You have Green Bean. You have Jets 24/7. You have Joe Blewett and the Jets Factor. All these guys, and Jake's doing his show. There's so many cool shows out there. All these guys are doing a great job. So I think it's really cool that, you know, that we have a great fan base. We have a great following, a lot of cool content creators out there. And I think it's just fun, man. I think shout out to Jets Nation, man. It's we put in our time, we put in our energy, and hopefully this year we turn the corner where we can actually start enjoying things again. Because if we're being honest, last year was somewhat enjoyable to the end. The beginning was kind of rough. You had the Mike White thing, which was fun. The Adam Gase was bullshit for 2 years. Todd Bowles was crazy frustrating with that loss in Buffalo. And then now like we are so due for like this great moment and to actually wake up on game day on Sunday and the game matters and we're playing like a competitive game and you have something to actually root for. You have a face of a franchise, you have a leader, you have a direction. So shout out to everybody, man. Jet fans should be proud, man. It's just, we've been through a lot. We stay loyal, we stick to it, and I think we deserve a lot of credit for it, man, because it's not easy. This is not an easy team to root for, and hopefully the times are changing. Talk to you guys later.